Your 20s are a critical decade for establishing your financial foundation. It is a time of major transitions, including starting your career, managing your own household, and navigating new financial responsibilities. While you have the advantage of time, it is also a period where simple, avoidable mistakes can have long-lasting consequences. The financial habits you build during these years will influence your options for decades to come. Many young adults fall into common traps, such as overspending on lifestyle upgrades, ignoring credit health, or failing to establish a safety net. In this video, we will look at the most common money mistakes to avoid in your 20s. We will analyze why these traps are so easy to fall into, explain their long-term costs, and provide a clear framework that you can use to build security without sacrificing your lifestyle. The most common trap for young adults is lifestyle inflation. This occurs when your spending automatically increases as your income grows. When you land your first professional job or receive your first major raise, it is natural to want to upgrade your living situation. You might lease a newer car, rent a more expensive apartment, or begin dining out at nicer restaurants. While enjoying your hard-earned money is important, inflating your lifestyle too quickly locks you into high fixed expenses. If your rent and car payments consume 80% of your income, you have very little flexibility left for saving or handling emergencies. You become dependent on every paycheck just to cover your baseline bills. To avoid this, practice the habit of living below your means. When you get a raise, commit to saving at least half of the increase before you adjust your daily spending. This method allows you to enjoy a higher standard of living while simultaneously accelerating your financial progress. Another significant mistake is failing to build a starter safety net. Many young adults assume that their parents or credit cards will cover emergencies. However, relying on credit cards for unexpected costs leads to high-interest debt that can take years to clear. By establishing a separate savings account and building a starter reserve of $1,000 immediately, you create a barrier between your daily life and financial instability. This cash reserve protects your budget from the unexpected costs that are a normal part of independent living. Furthermore, avoid the temptation to purchase brand new assets that depreciate rapidly. A new vehicle loses a significant portion of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. The monthly payment on a financed new car is often one of the largest drains on a young professional's cash flow. Instead, prioritize reliability and utility by choosing a well-maintained used vehicle. By keeping your transportation costs low, you free up cash flow that can be directed toward building liquid emergency reserves or clearing high-interest debt, giving you options rather than monthly obligations. Another critical error is neglecting credit health during your early career. Your credit profile is not just for borrowing money. Landlords, insurance companies, and even potential employers routinely check your credit report to assess your reliability. A damaged credit history in your 20s can make it difficult to rent a desirable apartment, result in higher auto insurance premiums, or prevent you from securing a mortgage later in life. A common mistake is opening multiple store credit cards to receive a one-time discount on purchases. These cards often carry extremely high interest rates and lead to unnecessary inquiries on your credit file. To build a healthy credit profile, you do not need to carry debt or pay interest. Use a single, standard credit card for a small, predictable monthly cost, such as a utility bill. Set the card to auto-pay the statement balance in full every month. This practice guarantees a record of on-time payments and maintains a low credit utilization ratio, which are the two most important factors in your credit score. Additionally, avoid co-signing loans for friends or family members. When you co-sign a loan, you are legally responsible for the entire debt if the primary borrower fails to pay. If they miss a payment, your credit score will suffer immediately, and the debt will count against your borrowing capacity. For example, if you co-sign a car loan for a friend who subsequently loses their job and stops making payments, the bank will demand the full payment from you. If you cannot pay, the account will go into collection, damaging your credit file for 7 years. Co-signing is not a casual favor, it is a binding legal contract that ties your financial health to another person's behavior. Protect your early financial stability by keeping your liability separate, and politely decline requests to co-sign, regardless of the relationship. To set yourself up for long-term stability, you must establish a system for managing your cash flow. You do not need a complex system, but you do need clarity on where your money goes. A simple way to start is by tracking your transactions for just 30 days to see your true spending patterns. Many young adults are shocked by how much they spend on convenience items, subscriptions, and dining out. Let us look at a simple table to compare the long-term impact of common 20s habits. Habit: common trap, healthy alternative, long-term benefit, car purchase, financing a brand new vehicle, purchasing a reliable used car, lower monthly payments, zero debt, credit use, carrying a balance and paying interest, paying statement balance in full every month, strong credit score, zero interest cost, saving only what is left at month end. Automating a monthly savings transfer, robust emergency fund, peace of mind. By choosing the healthy alternatives, you prevent yourself from entering your 30s with financial regrets. Your 20s are a unique time where you can leverage the power of time. By avoiding these common mistakes and establishing simple, consistent habits today, you build a foundation of security that supports your career and personal goals for the rest of your life. Remember that financial stability is not about how much money you make, but how you manage the money you have. A person earning $50,000 who saves $5,000 is in a stronger position than someone earning $100,000 who spends every dollar. By taking control of the finances now, you build the discipline that will serve you as your income grows. You create the freedom to make choices based on your values and goals rather than immediate financial pressure, ensuring a secure and stable future. The Budget Mechanic helps everyday people fix the way money moves through their life. We explain budgeting systems, debt payoff methods, saving habits, credit basics, and financial decisions in simple, practical terms. This channel is for education only, no hype, no stock picks, no get-rich promises. This video is general personal finance education, not professional financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Financial situations vary and details depend on individual circumstances.